Today we will talk about nouns. It's given on your page number 55. So let us start the presentation on nouns. Actually, what are nouns? Let us discuss a noun. What are nouns? Nouns are words that name the person, place, things or ideas. Means we have discussed in our previous classes, and you have learned in your previous classes, that person, place, things and ideas, the name of these things or the name of places and the name of persons are called nouns. For example, if I am Adila, so the person name is Adila. Place, you are at your home, it's a noun. You are living in Rawalpindi, it's also a noun. Things, for example, I am using my mobile, so it's a thing. I am using this pencil, it's also a thing. Or ideas, means thinking, ideas, any kind of idea in your mind is called a noun. The word noun comes from the Latin nomen, that means name. So basically, if you are asked to describe nouns in single one word or in single word, that is naming words, right? How do you say it, or how do you explain noun? It's a naming word. What is it? Naming. Nouns, naming words. Nouns, naming words. Now, just everything that we see, touch, smell, taste, make and even think are nouns. Everything that we see, means we are seeing the slides, so what is it? Slide is also a noun. We are touching the laptop, it's also a noun. Means all senses where the things, everything where we use senses, these are called nouns. For example, car, we can see, we can touch it. Water, we can drink it, we can taste it. Pencil, we can touch it, we can see it. Then beans, we can taste it. Then work, what is it? Work, it's exercise. Capitalism, it's the name of a theory type. Psychology, it's a subject name. Phone, thing name. Light, thing name, etc. Means all the names that all the things or all the names that come in your mind are called names. What are nouns? Nouns are names. What are nouns? Nouns are names. Now there are two types of nouns. Means a lot of types of there are basic two types of nouns are there. Name of that are first common, and the second is proper. What is common and what is proper? Let us discuss. First of all, what is common noun? Common noun, name of any person, place or thing. Mean any person. For example, student. A lot of students are there in the world. Any student. Not when we name the student, it would be a proper noun. For example, here is the student. This is the picture of student. Who is the student? Student is a common noun. But when we name it, for example, Shahid. So when we name the student, it would become proper noun. Then pool. If we name it blue pool, if we name it means if we give the name to it, it will become proper noun. Here it is a common noun. Mean pools are everywhere in the world. A lot of pools are there. To which pool we are talking about? So when we are talking about generally, or generally about the things or the persons, or generally, so it is called a common noun. Then pencil, a lot of pencils are there. When we name it brown pencil, duck's pencil, oro pencil, so it would become a proper noun. Have you got my point? When you categorize the names commonly, when you talk about generally, when you talk about a person generally, student, boy, girl, these are the general. A lot of students are there, a lot of boys are there, a lot of girls are there, a lot of pools are there, a lot of pencils are there, a lot of things are there, a lot of cities are there, a lot of countries are there. But then when you name them, they become proper nouns. No, proper nouns are there. Proper nouns when you name a person, means name of a person. Barack Obama, or if you name them Sahar, if you name a person Ali. So these are proper nouns. Burj Al Arab Hotel, or Burj Al Arab Hotel, or iske alawa if you are talking about Marriott, PC, Pearl Continental, San Francisco Drake statue. So these are the proper nouns. Means when you give the special names. When you talk about the person, person could be anyone. But when you talk about Barack Obama, he is only of his kind. Burj Al Arab Hotel is only of his name. Means if you talk about a thing and it is very special, then it will be a proper noun. Now classification of nouns. there are specific types of nouns. Means we have discussed that two major kinds of nouns are there. Now types of nouns are there. Means in those kinds, common and proper, we can also categorize them in certain other kind. That is concrete noun. Concrete noun name something or something you can touch, see, hear, smell. For example, the things which are present, which are present, ठीक है, which are present, where you can touch, see, hear, smell, means these should be present. So these are called abstract noun. You can see them, you can touch them, you can hear them, you can smell them. If you cannot find all these things, mean you cannot use your five senses in these things, in searching these things, then it will become an abstract noun. For example, you can see water, you can drink water, you can touch water. So again, book, you can see water, you can see book, you can touch book, you can smell book, whether it's dusty, you can see book, whether it is dusty or not. Then chicken, you can see it, you can cook it, you can taste it. Then music, you can hear it. So these are the things where we are using our five senses. But when we are not using our five senses, these are called abstract noun. For example, hope, kindness, socialism, idea, sadness, we cannot use these, we cannot use our five senses. Means these are just our thinking, these are just our perception. For example, hope, kindness, socialism, idea, sadness, etc. Means can you see hope? No, I cannot see. Can you see? No, you also cannot see. Can you see kindness? You cannot see kindness. You can feel. You can feel only. Socialism, can you see a socialism idea? No, you cannot see. These are the things you can feel. And there are these things, but you can feel. Means that are not perceived with our five senses. If we perceive the things with our senses, these are called concrete nouns. If we do not perceive with our senses, these